Yo, welcome back to my first playthrough of Outbreak. Playing it on Xbox One X. Don't make a difference. It's some top-down shit that looks like it was made in MS Paint. Of the other Outbreak games are alright. They look like, you know, PS2, Xbox 360 survival horror games, but this one I didn't realise was top-down like this. So let's see how it gets on. How we get on. Why is there so much of this fog on the screen? It's so annoying. Wish I could change that shit, but you can't. So, objective, investigate central lobby. Got a map. Oh, we read this on a tutorial. Well, I can't combine. What about it's a shame we can't pass things to our partner that's walking around with us. It's pretty pointless them walking around with us, you know what I mean? Let's go right to the end. Ammo, nice. Ooh, we can't carry it. Drop that over here. Whoops, it's wasted ammo there. Red key card. Intricate gold lock. Blue key card or lockpick. This is going to be interesting. Because the game's made in this style, it could be one of those really long games. So we've got another pistol, some more handgun rounds. Some statues here. Check the map, check down here. More handgun ammo. Looks like there's a lot of blood. It's a zombie. Key card. What sort of key card is it? We can't. A standard looking key card. So it's not one of the red ones that we saw that we might need. Check the map. About this door here. Nope. It's a shame you can't move the map to look around properly. Let me see if it unlocks one of these doors over here. I guess there'll be a lot of backtracking in this game. trying to catch and move as fast as I can. Oh, this one's a red keycard door. Yeah. Waste of time. So now we should check the east side. Check the map again. Yeah, let's go east. Can't get round by that computer. It just said it was a messy desk. Why is it zoomed in so much on us? The orange key card for that door. So what door does our key card we've got unlocked then? Oh, I might have ran past this one over here actually. Let's try this door. Oh no, it doesn't do that either. That's funny. So I didn't see any other key cards anywhere else. This is rather strange, to be honest. Okay, you have to do it that way. You have to actually use the item in options rather than it prompt you to use it. So it's like proper old school. What are we going to find down here? Let's look on the map. Shit. Shit. There's loads of shit around here. Ammo, shotgun shells. Security memo. This is a memo to all security officers at AMH. Part of our improved security protocols will involve bolstering main entranceways into the hospital. Both the garage and main entranceway into the cafeteria will be affected. When the hospital is in lockdown mode, such as in a terrorist attack or environmental disaster, these passageways will be locked by several series of locks. You will need to use the plain blue, red, orange and yellow keycards to remove the lockdown. Since the garage is a potentially dangerous egress route, there will be an additional padlock on the passageway as well. You can use the silver key in the supervisor's office to use that lock. These security measures will further ensure the safety of our patients, staff and all other hospital personnel working in or around the hospital. Thank you for your cooperation. So there's loads of health items to pick up around here, but you can only carry 4 items, which sucks. What did he drop there? Stuff to take him to the next game. Someone has written 27591. So what was that? 27591. Just noted that down there. Grenade rounds. Oh, I ain't got enough space, mate. 4 blocks of space is no good on a game like this. Is survival horror. You need like 6 at least. Oh, it's just a knife. So we'll be heading south now. Ooh, a door that opens. Accountants report August 30th. Well, it's official, the higher ups here are complete idiots. They spent nearly a tenth of our annual budget on redoing the lobby flooring. It's now a garish pearl colour which doesn't mesh with any of the furniture or walling. This is going to cripple us financially for the year. They hand wave things like this away through now that the government has been directly assisting the hospital. Apparently we're receiving a large payment from them to make use of the grounds. Thing is, I'm one of the chief accountants here and I still haven't seen any of that on the books. I'm starting to think it's just turning into kickbacks. If we don't have anything to show by the annual report, I'm going to go to a regulatory board about this, which would be controlled by the government. Maybe I should pretend nothing is happening instead. Okay, so there was some money swindling going on in this hospital. Oh shit, I didn't see him because of that smoke. I thought that was a proper safe there. Thought that's what that code would have been for. Anyway, let's keep going. Whoa! Officer's note, September 2nd, as part of a reworking of the security system, we now have certain areas of the hospital blocked off with access granted through coloured keycards. These keycards aren't going to be dispatched to the staff in great numbers. Some of them will only be issued to the government workers stationed here. As part of the new security measures, I've been told I need to lock up my red keycard when not in use. I'll just use the safe in my office for now. Although it's been a pain to keep locking it up when you're running to the bathroom as often as I am. This is the code we got. Thing is, we don't know if we're going to use this white key card again, for God's sake. I don't know if we're going to keep needing this. Where's a shotgun? You know, if we drop the key card, the white one, and we still need it, you know. Now, I'm going to have to leave the shotgun because there's just not enough space, is there? I dump the white key card here. I'm just hoping we don't need it later on, because we have to trek all the way back and that'll be a pain in the ass. I know they said it needed a silver key. Yeah, so it looks like we're heading back up. Shotgun shells there. Let me see. There you go. We're heading back up to the lobby now. This is like a Game Boy Color game or something. This keycard might open loads of doors, man. That's one door. Let's try some of these doors down here. I'm pretty sure one of these doors will open with this keycard. It's a blue key card, like this one. Intricate gold lock. Just loads of handgun bullets. Note to maintenance personnel, please be aware that we've recently upgraded the fire suppression system to use a new enhanced security system. With the government taking over part of the hospital, they wanted to ensure that the system would only be operational by maintenance staff due to the fragile nature of the equipment they're bringing in. Fire suppression systems will only control rooms in their direct vicinity. There is a global override in the hospital's security command centre, but maintenance staff won't have access to the system. The majority of the remainder of the note is difficult to read. For the offices and processing, code key 99991. Let's note that down. 99991. The rest of it is ineligible. So I haven't checked the east corridor. Look on the map. See, you can't move the map, so I don't know how far up that goes. You can't pick up anything anyway because of the key cards and that, so unless I try and use the card to open all the doors first. Orange key card. See if it opens the morgue door. Man, there's a lot of backtracking in this. Yellow, okay. Thing is, it doesn't tell us. Oh, the key card. You can't use it anymore. Do you want to throw it away? That's what, you know, this is supposed to be a good throwback survival horror. That's what it should say. Because otherwise you're carrying something around in your inventory for nothing. I don't know why you can't get the second character to carry 4 items as well. Or just give her the shotgun. So it takes 2 shotgun blasts to kill 1 zombie. Secretary's Journal. September 14th. It's absolutely ridiculous how they're handling the organisation of this hospital ever since those government officials in their blue suits came around. We've been getting non-stop shipments in these wooden boxes. They're just piling them up everywhere. The main entrance pathway into our once beautiful lobby is just now stacked with them on the sides. It makes the whole hospital look incredibly unprofessional to our patients. Even worse, there isn't any room to wheel around beds or other necessary equipment. Honestly, the larger issue may be, though, that we're seeing less and less regular patients. Most people coming in now aren't just normal people. They're specifically bought here from these suits. I'm not really sure what's going on here anymore. Okay. Vending machine completely jammed. Looks like someone tried to shove a screwdriver into it. Because they're fucking hungry, mate. They wanted the sandwich. Supervisor's note. September 15th. Rick came in here the other day saying that he saw some government officials wheeling in bodies from the outside. This isn't the first time I've heard about this, but that's not what has me worried. I'm more concerned about the lockdown over in primary triage, as well as the lack of access to the labs. We've had a few employees go missing lately as well. Higher ups aren't really saying much about it though. September 20th. There was a strange outburst in the cafeteria yesterday. One of the doctors was screaming that he saw a corpse in the morgue move. He said he was down there to perform an autopsy, but the government officials wouldn't give him access. He seemed rather sure of what he saw though. Why would they be blocking off the morgue anyway? Things have been growing more concerning around here lately. Oh, deadly experiments. Bloody examining table. Knife. Handgun rounds. Shotgun shells. Engineer's Diary, September 2nd. Our small department has recently been expanded in terms of headcount and operational resources. We're still working out of a tiny office, but ever since the government came in, we've been getting high-end equipment. They're asking us to work on new security systems for incoming patients, but they didn't say why. The new hires arrived today, but they weren't hired from the public sector. These are experienced engineers from the government, and they've taken over our work entirely. We have a new boss, and they're just giving us projects with no context now. My first assignment is to assist with locking down and isolating the security system in the lab and the morgue. September 14th, I've gotten the security equipment overhauled rather quickly, but I also used it as an opportunity to do some snooping. The new cameras have audio support, and I could swear I heard moaning coming from the morgue when I was viewing the tapes. Maybe they're making use of this space for additional patients. September 19th, one of the tapes recorded in the morgue showed a figure wrapped in a sheet slowly rising and begin moving around the room. One of the government engineers saw this and immediately forced us all out of the room. When we re-entered, all of the tapes were cleaned and we were told to not repeat what we saw. Things are getting rather strange. They sound like it, mate. I wouldn't want to be working in a freaky ass hospital. Fucking corpses moving, I'll quit on the spot. Far away from the outbreak as I can. Oh, so we're in a nice big new area now. Don't even know if I still need the red key card. The hell's that? First aid spray, red salve, shotgun shells, another book, order manifest. This invoice verifies paid receipt of the following items to Arts Memorial Hospital. Please retain this for your records. Medical examination table, EKG monitor, blah blah blah. Invoice signed by AMH Billing. Thank you for purchasing the extended warranty agreement on this equipment. For any issues, please contact our sports services department and we'll promptly assist you. See if this door needs a red key card up here. Blue, I guess that's us done with the red key card now. Hope it is anyway. Be trekking miles to come back and get the fucking thing. Fire. I need to activate the sprinkler system to get that key. Oh yeah, what was it? 99991. It worked. So that should have done the sprinkler system. Yeah, always note them numbers down. Yep, we did it. Got the gold key now. A lot more running about. This is like we're sprinting. This, my thumb held down on X. Shit, what keycard did this door appear at? I can't remember. Blue keycard, okay. So we'll be running back to this area again at some point. lot of running around. Slowly getting the story from all them books and that. Pretty sure there was a gold key door over here. That was the blue key card or lockpick. Gold lock. I wonder if this was the only... So what's the mission in here? I just saw a little exclamation mark in this back room. Oh, we read that already. Stupid book. Still on the map. It's a proper noob fucking independent game. Obviously I didn't buy this for this. I wanted the third person old school survival horror cameras. Those are the other 3 games in the bundle. But I thought, fuck it, we'll try to do this one first. Try not to fall asleep while doing it. So, auditorium. There's an AK up there. Book here. Conference lecture listing. Dr. Marion Brinkwell, expanded thoughts on the evolution of genetic research. Dr. Frank Ironwell, AMH Oncology, overview of the oncological research enhancements at hospital over the last 2 years. Doctors Ronald Ming and James Senpor, cadaver neurocell research, covering developments in research to reanimate dead biological matter through neurocell injections. Okay, look at all these guns, grenade launcher and that. And an orange key card. Giving us all this shit, we can't carry it. Yeah, key card with caution written on the back. Probably release a lock somewhere. Yeah, of course. So a motherfucking AK here. What ammo does that take? .556. Unless we have to come back here. A little game like this should have been co-op, do you know what I mean? There's loads of weapons and ammo around for it. So heading to the morgue now. It's just a shame on the map screen you can't move around the map. You know, it only shows you where you are. You can't look at other parts of the map or anything. Yeah, like now I can't move the map. It's like, man, I want to go and see over where the morgue is. I'm pretty sure there's some orange keycard in other areas. I could use it elsewhere, you know what I mean? But now I can't tell. Unless I was to go all the way down to upper management. Oh, it's yellow keycard. I thought we picked up an orange one, but it's yellow. Fucking hell. Seven shots to kill that guy, what the hell? Mortician's Journal, July 15th. Recently received funding from the state to expand our morgue services. It sounds kind of silly, but a hospital's morgue is both one of the most important areas and also one of the most underfunded. We historically have struggled to keep up with the normal demand of a hospital, but now we're expanding headcount, facilities and other key areas. We've started holding new training seminars for the incoming doctors. Most of them are government employees, but the help is greatly appreciated. I've been working to train them with my assistant and we've been making excellent progress. Just in time too, as we're getting increased patient intake due to the government's needs. The increase of patients is starting to run us thin. Many other cadavers coming in don't have family associated with them. The government has been requesting that we keep them in storage and they're saying they will be used for internal research. This is fairly unusual based on our prior operations, but I suppose some changes are expected with the expanded responsibilities. They're complete ingrates. We train this new group of doctors and now they just follow in government orders. Normal hospitals' needs are going completely unattended. We're getting swamped and all they're doing is locking themselves away to do their research. What was even the point of expanding this wing? I caught a glimpse through one of the doors and saw one of the research happening here. They have live people being operated on. I saw one of the cadavers move. Dun dun dun. Can't believe that zombie took 9 shots to take that motherfucker out. Oh fuck. It's a poison one as well. Shit. Warning. Fucking son of a bitches. Let's find some fucking health now. God damn it. Found a book. Federal Doctor's Journal. We've been working at this hospital for a number of weeks now. We're using their medical resources to further research on regenerative cell growth within recently deceased tissue. We've had no shortage of test subjects as well. They bus in new specimens daily and we've been able to use the patients at the hospital as well. A lot of the original medical staff are getting extremely nosy. We try to integrate well into their organisation, but the fact of the matter is they can't be involved in our daily operations. We've been trying to keep them busy with daily hospital work so we can focus on our research, but it's been extremely frustrating. One of the doctors was poking around down here and found a recently deceased specimen. The specimen had just been administered the restorative agent and reanimated at an unfortunate time. The doctor was unfortunately bit and we were forced to tie him up and store him deeper in the morgue. Explaining his absence to his colleagues will be extremely difficult. Okay. Shit's going down. Shit, it's a poison one. Fuck. Only 2 shotgun rounds left. Much better shotgun. Tubes are completely destroyed. Looks like something broke out. Need some goddamn health. Patient's name is E. Macron. Under cause of death, it just lists cancer. The Magnum. See what ammo it takes. Where's all the health now? Another combination. Government memo. As part of our integration into hospital, we've installed a new security door in the morgue. This is intended to separate out the area intended for the general hospital usage and a section for our research. We've told the hospital staff that the area beyond this door will be housing classified research and they would require government security clearance to pass. Unfortunately, the wall panel we ordered to mount outside the door never arrived. One of the tech guys wired up one of the laptops here to take the keycode instead. The keycode to the door is split between the 3 doctors in the wing per shift. That way only they can access it with confirmation from the other doctors. It will also make it more difficult for someone to stumble upon it. So you've got to find the codes. So like 3 fucking laptops or something. It's going to be fun, not. Man, the fuck. These laptops, we can't do anything about it. This had no passcode. This is little laptops on the floor, but nothing in them. Assault rifle. Assault rifle rounds. Damn right. $32. It says 32. Better note that shit down. And that was on the side of the locker. Or by the corpse. 32. So now let's try these other corpses. Let's see if we find numbers anywhere else other than those little laptops, maybe on the floor or next to something. $77. Bart knows what the number is. 23. Let's try that. Done it. Yeehaw. Shotgun shells. Assistant's diary, September 16. It's interesting really, we need the state-of-the-art facilities and solitude to make quick progress on our research. Targeting a hospital seems like such an obvious choice in hindsight. We have patients being bussed in with critical illnesses, many of them suffering from the end stages of cancer. The path is quite simple, ship them to the primary triage and pass them down to the morgue. It's actually kind of strange that no one has noticed what is happening here. The majority of patients not having families with them, the majority of John and Jane Doe suddenly appearing. Clinical death rate is all suspicious, but the hospital administration knows nothing. They just care about the fact checks being sent regularly now. Shit. Took quite a beating, that one. Another book, loads of health. An orange key card. Drop the shotgun shells. Researchers note, September 18th we decided to move the majority of research to the primary charge wing. We've been able to establish a larger lab section there with more rooms for the larger specimens. We'll continue to keep the morgue locked down for the time being, but we're hitting the limits of storage here. This is probably for the best. We never received the full security systems promised here, and the hospital staff has become increasingly nosy. It wouldn't be prudent to continue these operations in the wing. I can just get the fuck out of here. You have to sort of guess where to go because you can't move the map around. You have to keep looking at it. Like we look now. All we know now is we've got to go straight up. I know that we have to go left when we get up to the top and that, but still. There you go, orange key card. Lab equipment memo, September 14th. You want to make all medical personnel working in primary triage aware that there will be an influx of workers and equipment. We'll have a new lab equipment installed in the old storage annex to assist with the ongoing government project. Please anticipate disruption and complications navigating the hallways during this work. Assure patients that it will be completed as soon as possible and will not interfere with their care. It's also worth noting that the storage annex is now off limits to non-governmental hospital staff. There will be a guard posted to enforce this policy. We understand that these difficult complications make your duties more difficult, and we appreciate your understanding. This work is ultimately for the betterment of our hospital and our patients. Another shotgun. Loads of health. Knife. DMR. Oh, it's the same weapon. Ooh, which way should we go? Straight up? Yeah, before we go, let's see what this door's locked with. Blue key card. Another knife. Rifle rounds. Soldier's Journal, September 19th. The planned experiment in the hospital is almost upon us. This operation has been in all planning for well over a year and it's all about to start. Tomorrow they will begin releasing specimens from the morgue and laboratory. Primary government personnel will be evacuated prior to the event. We have the security system fully wired up now with closed circuit televisions as well as other monitoring tools. We'll be able to get an idea of how the virus can spread once the specimens are set loose in a confined space. In anticipation of this test, we've had additional patients bust in. One area that we need more information on is how the specimens fare in combat scenarios. We've slowly been disseminating weapons and equipment around the hospital, the idea being that survivors will most likely come across these tools and attempt to defend themselves. They likely won't get far, but it's just another layer of potential data we can absorb. Okay. Some umbrella type shit, you know what I mean? Fucking hell. How many fucking rounds to kill that zombie, man? Two 224466. 224466. Note that down. An ice pick. Where does this go? Boom. Blue kick guard. Let's go, let's go. I know where some blue doors are. To run all the way down. Yes, there's a door on our right, but there's also a blue keycard door all the way back at the start. I know it's a bit of a shitter, but we'll see what's there. Should be this first door on the left, so it'll be south on the screen. Here it is. Shotgun shells, Magnum rounds. Oh shit, the Magnum we left down south. That's all it was. I'm going to use it because it took a one hit, but I just wanted to refresh. Coming the way back for the Magnum rounds, we ain't even got the Magnum no more. You can't even see it on the map, it's so far away. We'll just do with what we have. This is going to be long. If there's like 5 of these levels, they're all going to be like this, long as fuck. I mean, it's alright reading out those little books we find because it gives you a story, but other than that, like a game like this to me is really boring unless it's like a top-down shooter where you're like blasting loads of shit. Blue key card. Investigate the lab. We outran our AI partner. Fuck knows where she is. I think she's catching up. Shotgun shells, another shotgun. Seven shots. Knife. More shotgun shells. Thing is though, with the shotgun, you gotta be close. I'm not willing to get close up. Oh shit. Scientist journal. Well, I can say without a shadow of a doubt that we didn't cure cancer. It was never the real goal here, but I was kind of hoping we'd accidentally accomplish it along the way. More importantly, the actual research for the new specimens is coming along well. We've been prepping them for the eventual data gathering exercise. The plan is to set everything in motion around the 20th. We're bringing in a large amount of resources early to get the hospital configured and ensures all of the systems are operational. It's actually funny really, the whole place will eventually look like a war zone. We've procured a great deal of potential specimens out of patients as well. Some of them will be converted into subjects for the test, others will simply be left to see the effects once the specimens are loose. I'm expecting my team will be pulling long shifts until the test date. There was a lot to get ready here. It's finally the day before the operation. The security system and recording devices are planted. Specimen tanks are placed at key areas of the hospital, and the general staff is completely unaware. I'm planning to evac my team at 1800 hours today. We just need to finish up the final preparations. Well, they're all going to burst out of these containers here. Now what? Oh, key. Old silver key. Reach the garage and escape. No grenade launcher. I got a motherfucking machine gun. So now we're gonna have to head south. A long way. Long way. Yeah, we got a long way to go. You know what's going on here, man. Just need to keep moving. Plenty of ammo and that laid around, like fucking plenty of it. Fuck, I can't even remember where we gotta go. Fuck. Pretty sure it's south. Funny thing is, I can't remember. Don't remember at all. Just, you can't move the map around, so you don't know. That's what pisses me off. Is this the door? Fuck, I'm the man, I remembered. Fuck out of here. dog over there behind that wall. Kill the dog. Oh shit. I need a floppy disk. The fuck? What is that? It's like a tyrant monster, look. Fucking hell. He had it on him. We done it. How long did that take us? Fuck, over an hour. Alright, so like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed that shit. If not, go fuck yourself. Otherwise, see you in my next video.